Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. Today, I want to talk about how narcissists make you thirsty for their affection, their attention, how you're always trying to get their validation. Okay. And this happens to so many people because they get involved with a narcissist. And the first mistake you make is you're thinking they're like you. All right. Not everybody in this world is the same. This is where people get so confused and they get brain fog because they say, oh, they were so loving. They were so affectionate. They told me I was gorgeous. I was handsome and everything like that. And then all of a sudden they just don't care. Okay. And this is very hard for a lot of people that don't have a lot of dating and relationship experience because they haven't been through it. So it's something new to them and it messes with their head. Narcissists mess with your head because they play with your emotions. And the reason that they do that is for control. Like, for instance, when you're dating in the dating world, right? A lot of narcissists will play games where they won't text you back right away. And they're testing you to see if you continue texting them or calling them. That's how they're going to know how thirsty you are for them. And it gives them control, okay? So you cannot, when you're dealing with somebody and you go into it blind and you're thinking, oh, I found a real one. They're calling me. They're texting me all the time. Oh, they're telling me they're having a hard time out there. Thank God they found me and everything like that. And God sent them to me and all of that. That is a red flag. Anybody comes on too fast, too strong in the beginning, red flag. You got to step back from that and say to yourself, whoa. What is it about me that they're so enthralled with? What do I have? There's tons of beautiful women. There's tons of handsome men out there. What is it that they see in me? Now, one of the things you guys have to do is you got to be analytical, especially when you're dealing with a narcissist or just dealing with people in general. That's how you're going to know how to maneuver with somebody when you recognize your target. What is this person about? You've got to study people in order to know who they are and why they do what they do. So in other words, you want to look at that person's background, okay? Is that person stable? Can they hold a job, or are they financially unstable and you've got your act together? Maybe you own a home, maybe you have a business, maybe you have a good job, and here comes the narcissist and they see that, okay? Because they've been stalking you before they even hit you up and may have seen things on your social media like your business or your social media or something like that. They see something in you that they want. So the first thing that you have to say to yourself is, what exactly does this person want from me, okay? If they're a very good-looking person and they could get a lot of people, what is it about me that they want? All right. Maybe you're the one who's got a great, successful business and they're looking for money. And today, you guys, the majority of them are looking for a come up. They're looking for money. They're looking for a situation. They're looking to move into your house. They're looking to move to your city and start a new life and use you to stay at your place till they get on their feet. Okay. Narcissists are users, they're opportunists. And what they're going to do is they're going to control you with, the amount of affection they give you. The first goal of a narcissist is to win you over. This is their first goal. They want to earn your trust. Once they've got your trust, then they know they got you, they can manipulate you, and you're going to give in to that narcissist. So here's the thing. They're going to play with your emotions. Now, if you're somebody that's really, really searching for love, okay, you don't want to be alone. You want somebody with you. And I get that, okay? We've all been there. And here comes the narcissist telling you how much they like you. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, I love your long hair. Oh, you have nice muscles and everything like that. and you're looking at your own situation, and maybe you've been alone for a while. Maybe you've had bad situations. This is why I tell you, you got to self-reflect on yourself and see, where you are in life. And although you want these things and this person comes along and it seems too good to be true, that's exactly what it is, you guys. It's too good to be true. It's not natural. Things don't move like that. People can't love you unless they absolutely know who you are. They've seen you happy. They've seen you sad. They've seen you mad. They've seen you, financially struggling or something like that, and they're still there. Then you got a real one. But if they haven't seen these things and they just talked a couple times, texted you, saw your picture, they don't know you, okay? You don't know somebody till you're in somebody's company all the time. And that's why I say with these long-distance relationships, 9 times out of 10, they're fake. A lot of narcissists use long-distance relationships to manipulate people. A lot of them are in relationships already, and you're thinking you're in a long-distance relationship with this person, and this person is already married or has somebody where they're at. That's why they're showing you the hot and cold, because they can't always get to you, text you, video chat with you, because they got something else going on, all right? Here's the other thing that I want to bring up when it comes to narcissists playing with people's affection and making you thirsty. Narcissists, they're going to see how desperate you are. And the way they're going to know how desperate you are is by how fast you text them back. How, if you hang on the phone with them for hours, they know they got you, okay? If you put other things to the side, like doing your laundry, doing things with your kids, and you put the narcissist first, they know they got you. So once they know they've got you, that's when they're going to pull back a little bit and they're going to be cold with it, because now they got you in their pocket, okay? But the other thing is, narcissists don't just deal with one. They deal with a multitude of people, because a narcissist validates themselves by variety and a number of, they need a lot of people to validate them, okay? One person doesn't do it for them because they get bored with it and they always want something else. So once they know they've got you in their pocket, that's when you're going to see them get cold, because now they may be talking to somebody else on social media. They might be lining a side thing, a situation thing on the side. So now they're being cold with you because they're busy doing something else. And the other thing is, they feel by being cold to you, you're going to always want them, okay? A narcissist has a mindset that, they don't want to ever let you have the upper hand. And the way that they don't let you have the upper hand is they don't give you too much, okay? A narcissist will never give you 100% of themselves. They always, they always hold back a little bit because they don't want to let themselves be vulnerable to getting hurt. This is why a lot of narcissists cheat as well. They've always got to have one up on you so that, God forbid you ever cheat on them and they haven't cheated on you. That would crush the narcissist. But they know that if they've cheated on you, and let's say you go cheat, it doesn't hurt as much because they feel, who cares? I already cheated on you, okay? Believe me, I know, because I've been through this, all right? And I've had narcissists tell me the same exact thing. A narcissist doesn't trust anybody. This is the big thing that you guys got to know. A narcissist doesn't trust, okay? So if a narcissist doesn't trust you, they're going to be out there doing their thing, all right? They're always going to, they're going to be sneaky about it, you guys, all right? They're sneaky with money. They're sneaky having other things going on, and they're just sneaky because it gives them a thrill to know they're getting over. It makes them feel clever. It makes them feel superior. A lot of narcissists don't just cheat just for the cheating. They cheat because they like the thrill of it. They like to know that, they know something that you don't. It gives them power. It gives them an ego boost. Plus, it makes them feel like there's something. Oh, everybody wants me. Oh, I'm talking to this one on the side or something like that. But I want to get back to the point of affection, okay? And narcissists do this with sex as well. A narcissist in the beginning, in general, not all of them, but in the beginning, a narcissist is going to lay it on, they're going to lay it down when it comes to the sex. And this is where they get people. They're going to get some of these narcissists, not all, okay? But some of these narcissists will give you some great sex. And they will seem very loving, caring, and everything like that. And you're like, wow, you got this oxytocin going in your brain. Like, oh man, I'm on cloud 9. Like, this person is great, And then it goes downhill. Then the narcissist will tell you they're tired, or maybe they don't, they fall asleep next to you and they don't even put their arm around you or something like that. Here's something you got to understand. You don't ever make love with a narcissist, okay? You have sex with the narcissist, you lust with the narcissist, but you don't make love with a narcissist. Because a narcissist, in order to make love to somebody, you've got to completely open yourself up and give yourself to that person. And a narcissist doesn't do that because they're afraid. They're afraid because they're a wounded child that can't give them. They're afraid of getting hurt. That if they give all into somebody, they're afraid if something goes wrong. Remember, the narcissist doesn't trust that they're going to get hurt. So it may seem like they're all into you and everything like that, but they could be lusting you, and it's a sex thing for them. They'll be telling you, oh, they love you and everything like that, and you're thinking it is love, but it's not, okay? And the only way you're going to know is by taking it slow with the narcissist. And what I always tell you guys is when they try to speed it up, you've got to slow them down. And if that narcissist won't slow down with you, you know you got a fake phony one. You know you got a fake phony one. Because if the narcissist has to rush it up, you know they're rushing it for a reason. They're rushing it because they want something from you. They want to lock it down. They want to know that they got you so that they can either get some supply from you. It gives them an ego boost. Maybe they're after sex. Maybe they're after money. Or maybe they just need that ego boost to know that they got you, okay? So you slow them down and say, let's just take it one day at a time. Like I had a client who came to me. This guy came to me about a guy she was dealing with. He was love bombing her. Like the second date, he was looking at man bands and everything like that. He wanted to meet her kids. And I told her, this guy is a con man. He's looking to get something out of you. No man on the second date is looking at man bands or wedding bands or something like that. Fake, 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 phony, okay? Believe me when I tell you, this person's playing with your emotions. And you've got to stop yourself, you guys. No matter how much you want somebody, no matter how much your heart is aching and it feels good to hear what you want to hear, you've got to have that wall up, okay? You've got to have that wall up because you don't know who this person is. So when you first start dating something or somebody, they're on a trial basis the first 6 months, okay? You're not going to make any assessment on that person till the 6-month mark, okay? And even that, you don't know people, all right? There's people that get married after a year, 2 years, and they still don't know that person. It depends on how sharp you are, your experience, how much you can recognize a narcissist and the signs, are they flipping the blame on you? Here's the other thing, you guys, when they play with your emotions. Narcissists know that if they give you their time in the beginning, you're going to take the bait, hook, line, and sinker, because they're going to call you. They're going to blow up your phone. They're going to have you on the phone all night. I had a clown that had me on the phone all night, hanging on the phone to make me think like, oh, they're so into me. This is all manipulation to fool you, okay? Meanwhile, the phone drops in the middle of the night and they tell you, oh, they fell asleep or something and they're going to see their other supply. This is how they play the game, because I've had other people too say to me, well, they were always on the phone with me or they were always calling me and everything like that. How could they cheat? There's always a way that they're cheating. You go to sleep, right? So when you go to sleep, you don't know what that narcissist is doing, all right? When they go to work, you don't know if that narcissist is leaving that job and going to meet somebody at a hotel. So where there's a will, there's a way. But the point is, you got to look at this person's background. What is their prior relationships? I'm telling you, you guys, man, listen to me when I tell you, you've got to look at their prior relationships. It tells you so much. Why they broke up. How long were they in a relationship? Do they have a criminal record? Are they able to hold a job? Do they have a toxic family? You're going to know by investigating these things what kind of cat you're dealing with, all right? You've got to look into people. Human beings are very complex, all right? And not two people are the same. There's always little differences, but you will see a pattern of behavior, okay? It's like my girlfriend said to me. She was dating this guy. She's divorced, and she's dating this guy who was divorced. And he came up to her, and he was telling her that his ex-wife, she was a drunk and everything like that. So I told my girlfriend, how do you know she was a drunk? That's his side of the story. You never heard her side of the story. So you don't know for sure whether that's the truth or he's just telling you that. It takes time. As time rolls out, the truth surfaces, okay? The truth always comes to the top. And the point I'm trying to make with all of this, you guys, when we talk about affections, when you deal with a narcissist, it's a push-pull. Okay? It's a push-pull. So a narcissist, when they feel they've got you in, that's when they're going to pull back. When you pull back, that's when they're going to pull in and start love bombing you again. All right? It's a push-pull on a tug of rope to bring you in, pull you back, bring you in. But the point is, when you start to see those mix hot and cold, then you know you're not dealing with a real one. You're dealing with somebody whose words and actions don't line up, okay? The minute that you have to question something is the minute that you know something's not right. You're not dealing with a real one, okay? Stop believing the words of these people, okay? They're very good actors. And a lot of people don't get that because they say to themselves, well, I don't know how anybody could do that, sit there and tell me how much they love me, and then the next minute they're cold and everything like that. Because they never loved you from the beginning. It was an act. Like my girlfriend used to say, actor, actress, whatever, okay? It's an act. They want something out of you. You got to look at where you are in life and look at where they are in life, and what is it about you? What is this person after, okay? Do you have more together than they do? Are they hurting financially? All right. Or are they just after you because they want to, another notch in their belt? What is their track record? What are their friends like? Take a look at the people that they hang out with. Okay. I'm not saying they are like their friends, but it gives you an idea of who they like to hang out with and what they like to do. All right. It gives you an idea, you guys. Here's the bottom line. Okay. It doesn't matter what the narcissist does. What matters is what you'll accept and what you won't, what your boundaries are. Stop worrying about what the narcissist is doing and what the narcissist isn't doing. Worry about, what? Are you getting what you need from this relationship? And if you're not, then you have to be in a position to let go. You've got to be internally strong, you guys. That's why I tell my daughter this, just like I would tell you guys, all right? You've got to have your own thing. You got to stand alone. That's why people that know how to live on their own and be okay with it, they're not going to put up with somebody's crap, all right? You can't put yourself in a position where you start to get codependent on a narcissist because you're thriving for that loving feeling. I lost that love and feeling. No, you don't want that, all right? You want somebody that is somebody you can rely on. Can you rely on this person? Are they consistent past 3 to 6 months? Ask yourself that. Are they still calling and texting and being normal? When you have a healthy relationship, you guys, you got to kind of look at it like a friendship. Or is this person talking to you like a friend that's trying to get to know you? And then you build these romantic feelings and, you grow together and you become as one. But if somebody is just coming on to you and it's all about, lust and romance and all that, that's not real life, and that's short-lived, okay? The faster they move with you is the faster it's going to burn out, all right? Slow and steady always wins the race. Remember that, okay? You're saving yourself, you're saving your life. Although you want something real, you also don't want to end up with a narcissist, having a kid with them and being trapped the rest of your life. So you've got to move slowly. And, when these people play with your affection and everything like that, the last thing you want to do is go begging the narcissist, why didn't you call me? You were supposed to call me. Why didn't you text me? If they don't call you back or they don't text you back, you know what? You disappear and you let that narcissist know that, next time they're looking for you, you ain't going to be around for them, okay? You teach them a lesson, because if you're always around when this narcissist is playing games with your emotions, they're going to keep treating you like crap, all right? You give them one warning and you say, listen, you told me you were going to call me at 9:00, and if they keep giving, you say, listen, if you're going to do this, we can't, this is not going to work out. This is not, when I deal with somebody, I need somebody that when they say something, they mean it. And if you're not going to mean what you say, then there's a big problem here. You let them know. Stop being afraid to speak up, okay? If anything, they'll respect you for it, and they'll know that they can't play with you, all right? And if they don't like it and they take a powder, well, good riddance, because you never wanted somebody like that anyway. You just did yourself a favor. You got rid of somebody that was never, ever going to be able to, you would ever be able to work with, all right? But remember, these narcissists, they're selfish, and they're insecure. So they're not worried about you. So you better start worrying about yourself and what's going to fulfill you. And if this narcissist is playing with your emotions, you step back from it and you say to yourself, okay, this person's playing with my emotions. Now I got to see what else is around. Now you go to category B, the pay no mind list, because you're not showing me consistency. 1 minute you're affectionate, the next minute you're not. No, I'm not spending the rest of my life with that. You're now category B, or I don't deal with you. Now I'm going to deal with a normal person that, treats me in a loving way. You'll know, you guys, the minute that you feel like, somebody's there, but they're not there, well, guess what? They're not there, all right? And you've got to pick up on the indirect messages. It's like dealing with a covert narcissist. You're with them, but you never feel connected with them because they're not giving you 100% of themselves. Trust me, I know, I've been through it, okay? And I'm trying to wake you guys up to it. I want you to focus in on yourself, what you need to do. You treat people with respect, and if they don't give you the same respect back, the same courtesy back, and they're always giving you excuses, then you know you can't work with this person. This person is not in with you all the way, and you've got to look elsewhere, okay? You've got to look elsewhere because this narcissist is playing with your emotions. So I hope that helps you. If it did, please hit the subscribe button and please share the podcast, you guys. Have a great day. Hi, you guys. It's Yaz, and I want to tell you about my 2 books on Amazon. The first book is Regain Your Power. It's all about power and relationship. Who has the power in the relationship? And it goes into all of that, okay? The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time, okay? Check it out. It gives you a lot of good clues as to whether you're with somebody who's a real one or somebody who's just going to waste your time. You could read them both with Kindle's free trial membership. So check it out. Link is in the podcast description. If you guys are having a problem in your dating or relationship, or you're dealing with somebody maybe that's narcissistic, you don't know if they're a narcissist, or you're just having problems, you're in a toxic relationship and you need some clarity on it, Go to the link in the podcast description for my website where I offer email and phone coaching. If you have a quick question, just a quick question, and you want to get a video sent back to you answering your question, there's also a link there for Vizio where I will send you a personalized video answering your question.